right, test fit of my wings. Still having troubles with the right one, but essentially got a pretty good wingspan. I'm still going to heat form to make them have a little bit more of a curve to them, and the straight out part will be hidden within the puppet itself. But you can see where I want to pull it around a little bit more. Like I said, I got the right one. It does move, but I think my one screw is hindering it because it's a lot tougher to move, and it doesn't want to shake back down as easily as the left wing does. I do have some elastic on there, so that way to pull it back together, just kind of rough fit. Playing around with the idea of a spring on there too, but I just had some elastic lying around. Because that's a tough juggling balance between too tight and it's not wanting to open, because it is a pretty tough basic system, and it not wanting to close. The big thing is making sure that my cables are pulled back up. Still have to finish trimming up my shoulder bits. I was trying to get away with just using that base plate and a harness system, but that's not going to work. So this is going to be the arm. Now it is all going towards my left arm. This is going to be the head, and I'll be able to cover up these guys with the paw was going to set on the shoulder, and the neck fluff will end up going up over the shoulder anyways. And then the base will be hidden in the back underneath his body, essentially. I'm going to go ahead and build the body actually straight to wrap around the back harness bit. So that way the only thing that will be going between the dragon and myself underneath my clothes will be the harnessy bits, aka the PVC shoulders and the harness pieces that go underneath. But you can sense a big difference. It's actually extremely light. This side, before I had the rig, I was trying to lighten it up a little bit, drilled a ton of holes in the PVC. I've got 1 inch, and then I've got 1/2 inch for everything else. I just needed it to be the 1 inch in order to set my joints in there. And it's essentially like built like a fishing pole, where I've got the cable running up into eyelets, up into the end of the wing. And that'll all be covered with fur. Yeah. But test fit, I really wish I had a mannequin about this time where I could set it on it and not have to keep juggling with putting it on and taking it off. Maybe when my hubby comes home, I can get him to be my dummy and hold on to it for a little bit while I can tinker. But otherwise, I'm looking pretty happy with it. I'm stuck at this phase because mechanically, this is a lot more advanced than what I've done in the past. But somebody put moving wings in my brain, so now it's stuck there. My other concern is going to be moving it at the con and moving around at the con, because you can see these bad boys stick out quite a bit. I probably have when it's fully open, especially when it goes out to the side a bit more. It's probably a good 8-foot wingspan. So it's going to be pretty doggone big. Yeah, you can see it's a pretty large wingspan. Even in my garage, I'm having a hard time moving about because it is so big. See, left wing wants to move pretty easily. If it does get hung up, a little bit of a jiggle always gets it to go back down. I wanted to make sure that I could operate it all with one hand, since my other hand will be taken up with Dragon Head. So, Motor City Comic Con. Hopefully I'll have this done in time and have it set up enough where we can go ahead and take it through the halls and see how it does.